How's it going, Forex traders? Welcome back. My name is Desmond Samuel, and I am back with another episode of our weekly Forex Forecast. Okay, so starting off with the XY. Okay, so starting off with the dollar index, I did make mention of the fact that this dollar index had some room to the downside. I wasn't exactly sure of the euro short and then the pound sterling short just yet, and in fact, the market did prove me right because now the market actually came into the 108 and 109 region and then just started collapsing all the way down. So that's the thing, guys. The market always has some technical criteria to fulfill that you may not necessarily see. And I was banging on this thing the last time we spoke. I said, listen, I'm not really comfortable with the dollar index coming here and then rallying when we have some more room to the downside. We have a gap to fill the downside, yeah. And it's always supply and demand at the end of the day. When the market is going higher, say for instance that this guy's actually poised to go higher, it would after creating a demand level here, best believe the market has to come back and test it nicely before actually continuing in the initial direction. And in this case, here, the market is doing just that. All right. So for the direction moving into next week, I actually still expect some downside on the dollar index, probably to 105 point 710. 105.710, and then from there we could actually start to see some strengthening, or in the event that this level does not really hold, we could actually see the dollar collapse further, even deep into 105. All right, so that's just that for the dollar index. I am still very bullish on the XY. I see no reason as to why you should turn bearish on the XY. Everything on the dollar index is pointing bullish at the moment. It's just that we have some technical levels that the market has to come in and play with a bit. So we have this 105.710, and I've been doing this for well over 4 years now. I kid you not. When the market is ready to move, I know when the market is ready to move. Like I've seen this happen several times. I've gotten burnt here several times. I know it for a fact. All right, so there is more to Forex than break and retest, believe me. All right. So that's just that for the extra. I'm still pro dollar. I'm very bullish on dollar. Prime target remains 114.444. And the event that this level doesn't hold, then I'll be back here to let you guys know how we can restrategize and then rearrange ourselves nicely. All right. Taking us back to the NZD USD, as you can see, like so, I actually highlighted this level. I said to you guys that for this market to be ready to head back to the downside, we have to come in and test this supply level somewhere around here. And best believe the market will go nowhere if the XY does not move. Do you understand me? The market will, because at the end of the day, this is the New Zealand dollar versus the US dollar. Everything in the market, most things in the market are traded versus the USD. So if the USD stays stagnant, you don't expect this guy to move, right? So in that case, I'm actually still bullish on this guy, medium term bullish, because I'm actually expecting a pullback into the 0.5900 region, which is where you have this yellow bar. Like so, once it pulls back nicely, you guys know how we do it now. So it's just a simple, either counter trend line break or a nice bounce from here. We'll see this guy collapse all the way to 0.55423. We see this guy collapse all the way to 0.55423 if this level holds. All right, I'm still very bearish on this guy. Matter of fact, there is absolutely nothing stopping this guy from collapsing because the whole market seems weak at the moment. This is very weak, and my first level target remains 0.55423, and then subsequently we should collapse all the way to 0.50400. Plus or minus, we have enough room to the downside. We have about 900 pips to go. All right, roughly 800 pips to go. So this is trade for the quarter, man. We have lots of trades on our hands. All right, let's believe. And if you found value in this video so far, I want you to go ahead and subscribe to my channel, turn on the bell icon as well as you do so. All right, so now the next pair on the list now will be the euro dollar. I was hammering on this guy last time. I said, guys, be careful as you're shorting the euro. Be careful as you're shorting the euro, because I've seen this thing happen several times where people are very eager to hop on a trend. You don't have to start a trend. Do you understand? You don't have to, you don't there is no rule that says you must start a trend. You cannot start a trend. All right, so allow the market move. Let the market move. Let the market do every single thing that you want to do. Then you can come on and then hop on that wave. So in that case, I'm still very bearish on euro. Best believe I'm very bearish on this guy. Matter of fact, this is how it looks. All right, so we still have this descending trend line here. We had like the first touch, second touch. So the market could be coming in deeper for that third touch before actually rotate lower. But I'm still very careful looking at this guy, because now this is the weekly time frame double bottom somewhere around here, like so anything could happen. We could easily blow out of here. All right, so I would advise you await my confirmation before I actually go into do anything on the euro, because right now you can't start selling or buying because you're actually deep into resistance. Hop on it, guys. Don't worry, we have options, guys. You're my subscribers, you have options. You're my followers, you have options, believe me. Right, so I had a very funny feeling about this guy earlier, because I felt like this pullback was too small for this entire impulsive drop. Yeah, like listen, the market melted all the way from 1.34413 and then melted, and then you think this pullback is enough for this whole impulsive move here. Come on now. All right, so the market will always pull in deeper into supply levels. All right, so in this case here, the supply level was always at 1.27000. All right, so I expect that in the coming weeks I need to see some more bullishness on this guy, pulling deeper into 1.2700. And for those of you guys who actually love to trade like medium term trends, let me see what I can do for you on the lower time frame. Let me see what I can do for you for the on the lower time frame. Okay, so we have some form of a demand level somewhere around here. So the market could even be pulling in deeper to this level before actually continue higher. All right, but in any case, I'm actually expecting a pulse to pull in deeper into 1.27000 region. And once that is said and done, guys, we have space, we have room to the downside. I'm still very, very bearish on this, guys. Believe me. Once the market lines up nicely, you have roughly 600 pips to the downside, guys. You are good to go. Just one of these trades will pay you for the quarter. Believe me. One trade like this will pay you for the quarter. All right. So next up now we have the dollar card. All right. So I actually highlighted this guy to the downside, and believe me, man, listen, guys, I've been doing this for well over 4 years. I know when the market is ready. I kid you not. Don't forget all these spikes you're seeing here. This is where the demand level is, guys. You have to learn how to use. Okay, I think I'm gonna drop a video this week on how to use Fibonacci. All right, guys, you need to master Fibonacci. Fibonacci will make the game easier for you. I promise you. All right. So as things stand, my demand level remains at 1.400 for USD CAD. And once the USD CAD pulls in deeper into this yellow bar right here, we have space all the way to the upside. So I'm targeting the weekly highs for the USD CAD, yeah. So which is around 1.59, roughly 1.6000 region somewhere around there. Like so, but before we actually go ahead to buy this guy, because this was a chart pattern, yeah, this was a double bottom, and then this was the neckline that got broken somewhere around here. So you pull back into this neckline, and then we'll actually have enough space to the upside. All right. So USD CAD remains bearish in the coming weeks. In the coming week, rather, actually see this guy dropping deeper to 1.4000 region, like so. So once that is said and done, I'll be back here to let you guys know what we're here. So back on gold. So gold has been a very, very sweet trade all through this quarter. We've been longing gold, and then it's just getting very, very close to TP. TP remains $3,000 per ounce for gold, but in the event that the market starts to weaken and then comes into here, I'm waiting for gold at $2,750 per ounce. Once I see that collapse here, I'll be definitely knocking this guy back to 3K, right? Because I still believe that this guy has some more room to the upside. Okay. So let me see if this lines up nicely with Fibonacci. Yes, it does. Everything looks decent. I'm still pro bullish. I'm still very, very bullish on gold until we hit 3K. Once we hit 3K, then I can now start chilling, because now we have enough room to the downside. Like, guys, you have no idea. This guy has created series of demand levels that it does not even come back into. So my should after gold smashing through 3K. First of all, we have an inverse head and shoulders pattern somewhere. So this is a head, shoulder, neckline was broken with no decent pullback. All right. So after 3K, I expect that the gold should actually collapse further back down into maybe $2,300 per ounce, or even 2,180 as it came maybe. But I'm targeting 2,300 should this guy pull back. All right. So that's that for gold. Let me see. I think we have oil. So for crude oil, we actually called out crude oil in the Telegram community to the downside. I actually let them know that this guy was actually very bearish and was ready to fall and then pay off some more. So this trade was actually called out in my paid mentorship group. We have been bearish crude oil for a while now, and then prime target remains $69 a barrel for crude oil. I see no reason as to why this guy should not collapse further. We have some more space to the downside on crude oil. This was one of the easiest trades that we actually traded in the community. All right, so easy peasy. All right, so now moving on to the next pair now. So all right, so the next pair on the list now will be the USD CHF. We've been actually shorting this guy to the downside for quite some time now, and it's paid us so much money, guys. I kid you not. USD CHF still has some more room to the downside. I will not be surprised to see USD CHF collapse all the way back down to 0.87480, which was a prime target. From here, we should see a reversal to the upside. But as things stand here, we will definitely see this guy fall deeper. USDJPY, the bone of contention is this guy, all right? In the event that this guy breaks below here, then we have space all the way to 140. That's just that for USDJPY, and then we could definitely be seeing this guy bolt all the way through, even all the way past all-time highs, which was at around 160 or 161.858. All right, so we went long on this guy, and then I have a lot of guys that currently shot this guy, and this is like one of those situations, because now the market came into a supply level somewhere around here. All right, so this was it. So this market could well be bolting down all the way to 140. Believe me. All right, so that's that for USDJPY. And if you're not in this trade, just chill. All right, just chill. This coming week, we could actually have some decent pullbacks. Right, so we could actually see the market even give us some form of a pullback. And in the event that it doesn't give you that pullback, just chill. We will definitely go long again when this guy is ready. Guys, we have other pairs, we have other options because you are subscribed to the Desmond Samuel's YouTube channel, guys. Click that subscribe button and turn on the bell icon so that when other pairs are ready, you'll be here to see. So that once I drop, you get it. Push alert comes on your phone. Bam! That's when I dropped to let us go and make money. You know how we do it now, guys. You know how we do it now. Just come to the Telegram community. You see lots of traders, guys. Guys, we have synthetic traders, we have stock market traders, we have crypto futures traders, we have forex traders, we have guys that trade only gold, guys. You name it, pairs. They, you see, guys. If it moves, we trade it. In this game, guys, if it moves, we trade them. All right, so that's just that for USDJPY. And I think for the rest of the yen pairs, have some other yen pairs, collapsing. Obviously, this is looking like a downtrend here. This is a low. So this is a high. This is a lower high from here. Lower low, lower high. So somewhere around here. So the market is still rotating downwards. So best believe if you've not entered CAD JPY, you are still early. All right, you are still early. Market is just playing around supply levels somewhere around here. Let me see something real quick. Let me see how this looks. Yep. So this guy could definitely be collapsing all the way to 103. You guys that trade CAD JPY, you know what I'm going, right? So if you're shorting this guy, best believe your target should be 103.363 or 104 points. So your target, if you're shorting this guy, should be 104.000 for CAD JPY. Yeah. If it gives you headache, just come back and watch this again. It's very very simple. And I urge you guys to have your writing materials, note down the pairs I'm calling, and then be sure to come back and review because that's where the mastery is. So you have to watch this over and over and over again to learn how I do this thing. It's very very easy. All right. Okay, so now for Nasdaq, that is Nas 100. This guy is still making some series of, he's still trying to see how he can push through this 22,000 mark. All right, because he had like issues breaking above here for quite a while now, and as things stand here, we are still pointing to the upside. In fact, he came into putting some form of an inverse head and shoulders pattern here, and then this week the recent week has closed very 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 bullish for this guy. So we still have some more room to the upside for Nasdaq here. So our prime target was around 27,000 thereabout. We had space to the upside for this guy. So let me just measure this guy real quick and just be sure of where our prime target was to be very very sure. I think it was about 26k for Nasdaq. All right. So Nas 100 is still very very bullish. I'm still very very bullish on this guy. If you're not in this trade, just wait for a pullback somewhere around here and then take this guy higher. Then scale it down to the daily time frame. Let's see how things look. So on the daily time frame, we came on here to put in some form of let me just get rid of this line. Too many lines on the screen. So we came in to put in some form of an inverse head and shoulders pattern here. We'll have the head, shoulder, and then this is the neckline that is breaking like so. So allow this guy rally a bit more, allow this guy go a bit more. Then on the pullback, we can actually hop on this guy. All right, very very easy. So once you hop on it, hold it all the way to our prime target, which was 26,000 thereabout. 26,000 basis point for Nasdaq. Even only this level blows through. If it blows through, we have space all the way to 26k for Nasdaq. All right, very very simple, very very straightforward. These guys are always bullish, so best believe. And in the event that it does not go higher, that is, in the event that this guy tops at this point, it caps at this point, and then gives that double top formation here, we have space all the way down to recent demand levels. All right, so and that will be somewhere around here like so. So peradventure this guy does not continue higher, I'll be here to let you guys know that we are actually collapsing all the way back to 17,400 because now this market has been very very linear, right? Not a single decent pullback whatsoever. Right from this low here, right from this low all the way to this point, we've not had that descent wave like pullback. So this was like pullback one, pullback two. So technically speaking, we ought to come up for pullback three. So as things stand here, this is due way long overdue for a pullback. But in the event that it does not pull back nicely, best believe this guy is going through all the way to 26k. All right. But as things stand here, this is an inverse head and shoulders pattern. Upon neckline break and then pullback, guys, we have to enter this guy and ride it all the way to 26k. All right. So that's just that for Nasdaq. I don't see any issues. For AUDUSD, we have some more room to the upside. Remember, we have some pullback to do. All right. So we have some decent pullback to do to pull into at least 0.64800. Once we see that decent pullback into this point here, then I'll be back to let you guys know what we're going to. That brings us to the end of this episode of our weekly Forex forecast. I remain yours truly, Desmond Samuel. Thank you so much for sticking through to the end. Be sure to subscribe, turn on the bell icon, leave a comment and like, and be sure to share these videos, guys. And I'll see you guys in a subsequent episode. You are always free to join the Telegram community and enroll for the mentorship. Learn how we do this, since you can see how I broke down this chart easy peasy. All right, so I'll see you guys in the next episode. For now, stay safe, stay blessed, trade safe, and peace out.